boys and girls and all those in between, it's your royal waifu for life, Princess Alice Manor. Hey everyone, I am Princess Alice Manor and welcome to my first ever video. So I wasn't actually too sure what to do for my first actual video, so I thought I'd give you all a little brief introduction of who I am and what my channel is all about. So welcome to All About Me. So in order for this, I asked on my social media what people wanted to know about me. So the first video will be half an explanation video as well as a Q&A. So without further ado, let's get started. So first of all, I am Princess Alice Manor and I am an alternative idol from the UK. I decided on the term alternative idol as I'm very influenced by both alternative culture as well as Japanese culture, including idols. With the definition of idol loosely being an entertainer who likes to specialise in multiple forms of talent, I felt this was a great title to go by. However, whereas I don't always follow traditional idol qualities, I've also added the term alternative. My main interests, as said, are Japanese culture, which spans across J-fashion, music, anime and manga, as well as anything kawaii as hell, and more. I also enjoy Western culture for its shows like Drag Race, games, bands, and horror movies, which I feel have had an equal influence as well. And one of my biggest interests though also includes metal music and performing. I also enjoy all sorts, but I'm very inspired by electronic metal bands such as Crossfaith, Enter Shikari, Eskimo Callboy and Korn to name some of my top influences, as well as bands that enjoy creating a darker image such as Marilyn Manson and Rob Zombie to name a couple. But saying that though, I also enjoy a lot of different pop bands and such like that, with J-pop particularly I would say Harry Pamu and Blackpink on the K-pop side as well. I also enjoy the orchestral music as well, with Hans Zimmer probably being my biggest influence in that genre. You've definitely heard of him as he's done lots of scores for like lots of big movies, to be honest. My other main interests include makeup and cosplay, which I like to try out as often as I can, and I'm always looking to improve it as well. But also as that, I also enjoy cooking, especially Japanese and Asian cuisine. In regards to YouTube, I enjoy entertaining people, and for a while I've been wanting to release both music videos for cover songs, as well as a few originals, and makeup videos. And I feel that YouTube would be a great outlet for this, honestly. In regards to music, I've been a performer for over 10 years in multiple bands and projects, and I've got to the point where I want to release regular videos and music as well. As said before, I enjoy both electronic and orchestral music, so expect them to have an influence as well as some cutesy darkness imagery as well. As for makeup, I wanted to start making videos because if you hadn't noticed, I'm trans. The reason for this is because recently a lot of people didn't realise I was actually trans until I told them, so I came to the conclusion that if people aren't realising, then I must be doing something right with my makeup and mannerisms. With that being said, it was the main influence for wanting to do makeup videos, because I hope that through them I can also help teach other trans girls as well as others skills on how to pass and do their makeup. Saying that, today's look as well as a contour and boob creating tutorial will be available to watch on this channel if you want to watch it after this video. The link will be in the description below. So yes, my channel will mostly be makeup and music, however I don't want to limit it to just that, so expect an occasional review and vlogs and such sprinkled in when I can as well. At the moment, my current schedule is to ideally have a video out every couple of weeks. However, if you enjoy my content and it proves popular, I will try to release more. I'm also hoping to release some more quicker videos and like small makeup looks as well in between, so I look forward to them. Before I move on though, as I mentioned, I am trans. I've been out for the best part of probably 5 years now, and I've had a few people asking me questions in regards to it, but what I want to do is I want to go into more detail in another video, which will hopefully be in the very near future. If you do have any questions though, then feel free to ask in the comments below, and I will try and include them in the upcoming video. Anywho, I hope that's given you a little bit more info about myself and who Princess Alice actually is. So to finish off this video though, I'm going to go through the questions you royal lovelies left for me in my social media. What is your favourite brand of eyeliner and what is your favourite makeup palette? So I've recently started using a new brand of makeup called MUA, which I've found is really great quality, especially on a budget. Both their eyeliners and palettes have a great pigment to them, and when I enjoy using bold colours I feel they have some great items. I've also recently bought the EYN Bright palette from Beauty Bay, which I'm using today as well, and honestly if you're looking to get into more makeup and become like a little bit more detailed, then I would definitely recommend it as like a little step up from your basic makeup palette, and really good for beginners honestly. I'm definitely open to experimenting with other brands too, and recently my sister bought me the Revolution Strawberry Cheesecake palette for Christmas, and basically I'm really liking the colours and pigment of it all, but I'm definitely open to experimenting with other brands too. I also like using NYX and Collection 2000 as well as the occasional cheap item too. Who are your inspirations in terms of style? So it's been hard to pinpoint particular people as I like to combine specific details in different areas, but if I had to choose someone off the top of my head, it would probably be Carrie Pamu and Lady Gaga because of their outlook and bizarre styles honestly. Favourite two styles of fashion, for example, Lolita, Goth, etc. and why? I'd probably say J fashion, including Lolita, due to its cute and kawaii outlook, as well as Goth and emo styles that I grew up with due to their dark colours and style as well. My fashion sense is honestly like a bit of a split personality, as I love both hyper feminine outfits as well as darker and more horror influenced items, but somehow I manage to combine them together at times, such as like when I like to do Guru Lolita. Where do you live and why do you like it? Who wants to know? So I am based in Brighton, UK, and I enjoy living down here because of how open and friendly it is. There's a lot of bohemian influences from artwork to entertainment, as well as essentially being the LGBT capital of the country and arguably the world. One of my greatest memories though was when I moved down. I went out in Lolita clothing and I got so many compliments and love from just random people in the street honestly. When I used to live in Kent though, I couldn't even go out in feminine clothes or a colourful wig without someone insulting me, to be honest. Favourite anime? Honestly, this is a question that needs its own video dedicated to it, but off the top of my head I would say Love Live, Assassination Classroom, Show by Rock, Nico Para and Elven Light, just due to the effect they had on me honestly. What's your favourite alcoholic drink? Yes. I love fruity and sweet drinks, so honestly flavoured cider in general, but I'm always looking out for any good cocktails whenever I'm out. I used to do a lot of mixology to be honest, but just due to health and wanting to lose weight and such like that, I kind of gave it up to be honest. It was also goddamn expensive. Unfortunately though, I cannot stand beer, especially when I'm having to pour it all day at my IRL job to be honest. Favourite Star Wars character and why? Jar Jar Binks. Darth Maul solely because of how badass he looks and because of his fighting style to be honest. The first time you saw a band perform, how was it? Did it help inspire you of today or whatever? So the first band I actually saw was a small band called Introverse, who unfortunately I don't believe are around anymore sadly, but I must have been in my very early teens, but I was just engaged at how these guys were so put together, how everyone was totally engaged and how great their music was. I think this is what kicked off my inspiration on performing and singing, as well as all I wanted to experience was this feeling constantly. Maybe a decade later though, I actually got to reenact that gig by performing at the same venue, and I got a similar reaction to what they gave their audience. What would be your ideal concert to go to, and do you miss any bands that are no longer together? I'd have to say it would probably be all my electronical influences together, with Crossfade and Enter Shikari headlining, with support from Eskimo Cool Boy, We Butter the Bread with Butter, and Icy Stars. For the longest time, I missed Static X. I had the chance to see them in 2009 at Download Festival, the first and only festival I've ever been to. At the time though, I didn't really know who they were, and my friend convinced me to go see someone else in the end, which I came to regret when I officially got to know them like a couple of years later, with Wayne Static becoming one of my biggest influences. About 5 years later, Wayne then announced a UK tour, and the day I bought tickets was unfortunately the day he passed away. Thankfully though, the reunion was announced, and I was fortunate enough to see it, and even though Wayne wasn't with us, I thoroughly enjoyed watching the band, and the new singer was amazing. Your greatest achievement? It's hard to say honestly, but I like to think it was probably my first EP I released. Looking back at it now, the process was very sloppy in all matters of the word, but the whole process of the EP summed up a period of my life that I managed to get through, and was a great learning curve going forward. I actually got to perform the EP in its entirety on its release date, and that was probably one of my biggest gigs as well that I've done. What would you like to learn in 2020? There's a lot of different things I'd love to learn, but at this point I'd love to learn how to draw properly so I can incorporate them into future videos, as well as wanting to learn Japanese for when I eventually visit Japan. Konnichiwa, Ohio, arigato gozaimasu, daisuki, kawaii, nya. They are some of the few words I know at the moment, but I want to try and learn so I can actually have a proper conversation with people as well. Without further ado though, I hope you've enjoyed watching this video and getting to know a bit more about me. If you'd like to see more from me, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell, as well as like, comment and share, and follow me on any of my social media for any upcoming updates. I've also started a new Patreon where you can get early access to videos and more for as little as £2. Before we do go, my friends, I'm also doing a giveaway at the moment to celebrate my new YouTube, and when I hit 1k subscribers I will be giving away a EYN Brights palette, as you can see, which I'm wearing, as well as a couple of other little goodies for anything 100 and 500. On that note, I'm Princess Alicemanor, and thank you for being my royal lovelies today. Hope to see you next time.